Yeah, I'd like to speak to that and to many of the themes that have come up with Chris and everyone here. I mean, and sort of on a more optimistic side of things. I think that one of the things, among many things, that psychedelics are helping us wake up to and bring into collective consciousness is the understanding that we are not alone in this. This is not just humanity's fight. You know, this is nature's challenge, and nature can be a partner with us. It has to be a partner with us. And we, I think, have to recognize that nature has this inherent intelligence, you know, as Chris has discovered in his visionary experiences over many years, and many of us have had similar understandings, you know, in our own psychedelic experiences, that nature, well, as ayahuasca told me many years ago when I had a molecular tour through photosynthesis, I came away with the message, you monkeys only think you're running this show. You know, and I think that's true. We have to realize nature is in charge, and we can talk about what we as a species can do, you know, but it's not really up to us. I mean, it's going to unfold the way that it's going to unfold, and we're powerless to stop it. I think we have I think our challenge is to listen to nature and let nature take its course, because there is an inherent wisdom built into nature that is much vaster than any one individual or any one human species. So, you know, when I look at the situation on the planet, and as grim as it is, you know, I can take heart in the notion that, in the understanding that no matter how, well, for one thing, it's always our point of view is limited, right, by our individuality and even our species limitations and everything else. But I take heart in the notion that no matter how grim it seems, the universe isn't unfolding at every minute exactly as it's supposed to be, you know, and we can't pretend to understand it. You know, we may feel that we gain flashes of insight into that, and that's fine. I mean, that's good. But I think it's important to realize that, you know, we are in partnership with nature on this, and nature understands what is going on, you know, and it's concerned. It's as concerned as we are. On the other hand, you know, as a species, we have, you know, liberally the luxury of maybe 2 or 3 million years perspective as a species, you know, as a human species, as a you know, an evolving primates becoming ever more conscious as our brains expanded and we met the challenge. Nature brings a perspective of 4.5 billion years to these processes. It's been watching this and participating in this in so long, so much longer. So I take heart in that, you know, as Bruce very well knows, as an evolutionary biologist, and we all know, there have been transitions in the history of life when 99% of species went extinct, you know, and we hope that doesn't happen, but inevitably it probably will someday. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, because if you look at these evolutionary, you know, state changes, if you want to put it that way, if you look at these events, catastrophic events on a global scale come along and lead to mass extinctions, but not completely. There's always something that gets through the bottleneck, and then what ensues after that is a tremendous flourishing of life and explosion of biodiversity and speciation and all this, so that's the hopefulness of the way that Gaia evolves. I do not worry about life on Earth becoming extinct. Life is incredibly resilient, and it's going to get through this. I mean, excuse my language, but sometimes I like to say Gaia is one tough bitch. You cannot. It's not about life becoming extinct. The threat is to our species and civilization, and maybe civilization, as we understand it, maybe we need to take that off like we would change a carapace and replace it with something better. Anyway, much to say on this. Bruce has got to go, so I'll shut up for the moment.
Thank